Alright, here we are with Obey. We've got a pretty good game about to start here with some pretty good players. So we look at the list. We got Zattery Roses, who I'm not familiar with, but we got Fancy Pants, who's played the game a fair bit. We got Goofwother, who's a very good player. Maximum Power also, who's very experienced. We got Kevin Ken. And looks like Dez is going to stay as a spectator. No, he's back in the game. So this should be a pretty good game to watch. And it looks like Zattery Roses is going to be the one that gets in the robot first off. And it's interesting when the player that gets in the robot first will take an initial penalty because he will be forced to buy a dropship. But the advantage of being in there is that he gets quite a good income. And if he can get control of the bunnies, he can start making money. So let's look at the field and let's see what's going on. So we got one bunny over here. This is Kevin, and he's hiding behind there. Now the robot knows he's around there somewhere because he saw his drop collar, but he's just waiting. So there's no auto pay on the box just yet. Now we got Dez heading towards the box with 2 uranium and a collar on. We've got Fancy Pants and Goofwother, all obeying. We got Maximum Power. Looks like a late starter coming in. He probably got electrocuted at the start. And here we go with Kevin trying to make a subversion attempt. It looks like he's going to make it.
One more.
So all the bunnies are hanging around the box waiting for full auto pay. So now we got Kevin in the robot. And Zattery Roses, he's in the dropship. So if we have a look, here he is in the dropship. He's only earning 1 credit per tick, 1 cent per tick while he's in here. Back out in the field, we've got Kevin, and Kevin looks like he's in control. He's got the 2,000 cents at the moment.
It automatically prompts you to
and he's got control of all 4 bunnies in the field and 1 bunny in the dropship. So he's got a huge advantage at the moment. We'll have to see what happens, and I'm sure all the bunnies
Can I go check your power station?
are planning now, or a few of them are planning how they're going to escape. We got Fancy Pants on the edge of the area. Now we'll see which bunny. It looks like Goofwother is going to use the ship and try to make a break for it. Nope. He does. Both Maximum Power and Goofwother have escaped behind the cover of the ship. Now it looks like Maximum has made a really good break. Goofwother didn't quite make it and he's back on the dropship. So we'll see what Max does with his time here. We got Fancy Pants and Dez both obeying.
Was he?
And Zattery Roses.
Ooh, sneaky.
I didn't even see that. He must have dropped straight out of the dropship and just made a beeline straight for the door, and he got in. Very well played. So now we've got Kevin Ken and Goofwother both waiting in the dropship. And Dez is just plugging away, making some income, while Max is being very patient. And there's Fancy Pants just sitting there in the field without a collar, so he's a free bunny.
You got the cash.
And Max managed to turn off the power plant as he went past, and it looks like Zattery hasn't even noticed. And Max was killed, and here's Goo making a break for it. And we got Kevin here warning that Goo's coming in, but it looks like Goo's going to make it. Alright, Goofwother's going to be in the robot. We got Max over here trying to put uranium in the box, but it looks like he gave that last piece of uranium for free because the subversion happened and the auto pay went off. Now Max has made a break. He's been seen, but he's survived. And we got Dez here just plugging away, obeying away, making money off that uranium while all the bunnies fight over it. But Dez is on 1200 there. So it's a very tight game at the moment. We've got Goofwother, Kevin and Dez pretty much all close together. Max a little bit behind. But Fancy Pants is struggling at the moment.
How did you guys do that already so early in the game?
And so they've lost the dropship. We got maximum power here.
Oh, why would you do that?
And it looks like maximum power is going to get in the robot.
Absolutely
And he's taken
no
a uranium in there, so he gets a little bit of a bonus in money.
I don't like the
Now
restraints.
we have nothing to do.
I didn't like the in-flight movie.
That's Max talking there. I think he's waiting for the bunny, for the robot to buy a dropship, perhaps.
Okay.
Or he's assessing the situation of where the bunnies are in the field, so when he jumps in there,
Yeah, I had to
he
get
knows
out
what
of
to
that
do.
ship, man.
So we got Zattery Roses on the left side of the field from the robot, with Fancy Pants sneaking up and around. We got Kevin Ken hiding out. And we got Des still obeying. He's still seeing a bit of uranium there, and so he's plugging away, making money with the uranium,
Oh, I'm putting in the
and
uranium
making
for
money
you.
for his collar.
I'm not going to have much left to do here.
And he's Max telling lies.
I know that's not you.
He's about to subvert.
You know, I'm trying to get away now.
Max is trying to cover up that he's actually by the door.
So Des was just killed. And not sure what Max is waiting for. He's decided to take over the robot now. So we'll see what he does here as he tries to get control
Max,
of these
you wanna buy
bunnies.
shit?
So we've got Kevin.
Yep.
He's hiding behind a bush here, wanting to make a break.
Hey, look at the doors, guys.
We've got
Look
Des
at the
coming up
doors.
behind Kevin, so these two will be racing to get in the door.
Oh, why'd you kill me?
Away.
I was gonna be obedient.
But Kevin's probably unaware.
He doesn't want
I
obedience.
haven't seen his head turn, so he's probably unaware that Des is there. We'll have a look at the other side of the field, what's going on.
Max is actually
It's complete chaos at the moment. We've got two bunnies who were just killed recently, trying to make their way up.
Look how close I am. I'm right behind him.
Max, can I turn this uranium for you?
Kevin's making his final run for it now. And looks like Des has gone right out on the flank. He's preparing to subvert after Kevin gets in the robot.
Let's try to start over. Yeah,
And here goes Des. Des is using his collar to his advantage, but Kevin was awake up to that. Nice try from Des, but yeah, it wasn't good enough.
to be taken.
So Kev is in a pretty good position here at the moment, with 4 bunnies are well back from the robot. There's no corpses in the field. His power generator's turned on, so he's making that income.
Fancy being the usual quiet. I highly suspect you're actually just running. I'm going in for a corpse.
Being recorded. I don't want my voice.
And Max is trying to sneak up with a collar on. Trying to squeeze that little bit of extra income out. Collar's being destroyed, and here comes Des again. Des is getting close to making a subversion attempt. And Des is spotted again. Des is not having any luck approaching this robot at the moment. Got maximum power hiding here, ready to make a break again. Well, Gooffather is hanging out with a collar on, probably waiting for a subversion to pick up that extra cash. Gooffather's in second place only by 200 points, 200 cents behind.
Guys,
So he's
I
in a
made
good
it.
position. So he's going to benefit off this subversion if Max gets it here.
I'm discharging you, thus. I know it's you.
If I'm a good bunny, can I get extra pay?
That wasn't Des.
Now it is.
So here goes Max with the subversion here.
I'm going to the box. I'm going to the box.
So we've got Max 400 to 300 points behind the leader. Power plant on. No bunnies close. And Max is just going to play very aggressive. None of the players seem willing to buy a dropship because it's complete chaos
Really shit.
at the moment. We've got Kevin Ken trying to make a subversion attempt up the flank. Got various collars in the field. We've got Fancy Pants.
I can't believe you said that with a straight face.
I was a good bunny and I got shot up.
Who's shooting anyway?
So we've got 4 bunnies at the back of the field, and it looks like Kevin Ken's going to make... Kevin Ken always approaches from the same side. That's his game plan. I guess if it's working though, it's worked every time he's approached so far, I
Be
believe.
a good bunny for extra pay.
So he's going to be back in that robot, and he's going to be back in the lead very quickly.
You should watch that box, Max. I don't fancy running around with corpses.
Hey Max, I'm gonna go to your power plant.
And here we go, Des has a corpse here.
There you go.
I'm right here.
We've got Des sneaking up with the corpse, drops his collar.
Oh, you're shooting. What the heck?
And it doesn't look like Kevin's keeping a look too good a look on his
Said I
box. He looks around a little bit, but then away.
My bullet's destroyed.
And Des is
It
getting
turns
ready
on
for the
when-
break here. Should be interesting. He's been waiting for that light to pass over one more time, then he's going to rush. Oh, here he goes. And he just made it. So we got Kevin down at 2,700 points after being corpse. That's the first corpse of the game.
Alright, you gotta kind of wiggle.
And Des is running
Be
back.
like a hippo. Be like a
Des is
hippo
going
bunny.
for a subversion, it
This is
looks
the best
like.
game of my life.
Oh, bunny.
So we got Des is waiting, here he goes. So it looks like Des is going to be in the robot, and the other 4 bunnies are all in the back of the field.
Finally, a generous robot.
It's fine with Dennis.
Okay, we got Des trying to get control here, obviously. He's letting the bunnies with collars.
Yeah, it's not going to last long.
Approach the drop
look,
area.
Look down.
So he's got 2 bunnies, and we got Max, who's got about the corpse stairs, it looks like. Des also purchased a dropship, so he's really trying to rein in the chaos, get things all orderly so he can make money. And he's got 4 bunnies here. We got maximum power on the dropship all by himself.
Got to shoot all the other bunnies.
that's-
And Max probably doesn't
That
want to
should
spend
check
that
out
lead
the
crashing the
map.
dropship, so he's just going to sit there and take the
Over
penalty.
here, I
looks
didn't
like.
do it.
So Des is in a really good
Guilty.
position here. He's
They're all
managed to
guilty.
rein back
Yeah,
control.
shoot them all.
He's got 4
They're all
bunnies
guilty.
all together in a pack. Very easy to keep an eye
Nothing
on.
hidden.
I accidentally
Sell my
put in
money
my
for
collar.
And Max is just waiting to
Wait.
land.
Get away from
So Des in last place
Get that
here,
bunny away
but
from
in a
me.
very
Accidentally
good
escaped.
position.
Get that money away from me. Try and take my money. Try and
Shoot
take my
'em.
money.
Shoot them both.
Take my
So
money.
that chaos lasted
Got
quite
it.
a while. Lasted about 4 or 5 subversions until someone got in there who really wanted to rein things in.
Des, can I get this crowd over here?
And it's always a gamble when you want to rein things in because you've got to spend that extra money on the
Right,
dropship.
He's in the first
But
place.
if you can get control,
Yeah. Yeah. No. Of course.
you're
Hello.
in a very good position. So here we are, Des is in control of all the bunnies, but he didn't really buy much uranium for
I
them.
have nothing to
Long
deliver.
way to
And that's
go.
because he didn't have enough money to spend.
Got
I
a
think
long
I
way to
deserve
recover.
pay.
So now he's just got to keep an
Think
eye
I
on these
deserve
bunnies and not let them
freedom.
escape. So he's got 4 at the drop box and 1 behind the drop area.
I'm not going there for only 50. That's not worth
I'll put you gangster stealing, thieving fucker. Oh. Anna. You're gonna cry.
So we've got 2 bunnies on the dropship, Kevin Ken and Zattery Roses. Des is buying uranium for them, looks like, and defences. He's got some flame, fuel and a battery. And we got the 3 bunnies in the drop area. So Des has got really good control here. His score is still the lowest, but he's investing his money. He should make some money here with the uranium and get some defences up. So the question of this game is, will you obey And it looks like all the bunnies right now
Good stuff. Yeah.
are obeying. Kevin's
Okay.
deploying sensors
Could you
there,
disarm it?
and Des is
I said,
paying him
could
to
you
deploy
disarm
them.
it?
Cake saw your man. Just don't drop it when he's anywhere.
I will repeat, could you disarm it?
Your collar got
So he
dropped.
got maximum power trying to follow Goof Author
Your
around,
collar.
but Goof Author's able to
Like,
deposit
could
the
you
money
disarm
and
it?
deposit the uranium and collect his
Oh, you
money.
go back to the drop.
you
ship,
disarm
ain't got
it?
nothing.
Now we got Fancy Pants with
Oh, go back to the drop.
a battery and flame
the
fuel.
area.
And he's probably reluctant to put that in the box unless he's paid extra.
Like,
But
could you disarm it?
no, he's gone for it. We've got Kevin in the dropship now. Des just killed
Could you,
him.
like, disarm it?
Goof Author's got a rocket and some uranium. He's taking
like
that back to the
arm
box. Des bought a few things.
I'm tired. I want to little nap.
So Des maintaining control here and
Could
slowly
you, like, disarm
getting
it
some
again?
cash flow going.
What? You want me to stand right there?
So
Okay,
he's still got an
stand.
eye on all the bunnies. None of them have been able to escape yet, or none of them have really
Standing
tried
right there.
too hard
Okay,
yet.
standing right there.
We've got Kevin setting up sensors.
Could you, like, not make
And this
a
is
marker?
often a path that a lot of bunnies will try to use to escape. It's so close to the drop box. But Des is very paranoid about letting any bunny get behind where that wall where he'll lose control of them. He'd rather just shoot them, as you can see. So now Kevin's got to wait in that dropship again.
Could you, like, give bunnies freedom?
Freedom!
The bunny going back to the drop zone with a collar on is Goofathor, and he's in first place. Going right
Max
back
is in
there.
first
And
place.
then there's
So here we have
Max.
Max
No.
trying to inform
No.
on Goof Author here, who
Max is
is in
first
first
Definitely
place.
not.
He's in the drop zone.
But Max is like
Oh,
100
my
points
Goofathor
behind.
is-
I'm in
Drop
the
zone.
first place.
So is Max.
But it's not a real concern for Des as long as he's in control. And we have Fancy Pants making a break for it with 2 laser walls. And it looks like he's made it. He's going to set up a corpse
Yes.
farm so he can start producing corpses,
Yes, I may or may not have
which can really hurt the robot if he gets them
snitched
in.
out a bunny that carried out laser walls.
So that was a nice little break there.
Goofathor's putting
I
stuff in
may or may not.
right now.
Hey Des, can I have extra money for this battery? Alright,
Hey
put
Des,
it in.
could you like buy mines?
Looks like Fancy
Oh,
Pants
laser
isn't
wall?
willing to kill himself just yet, because he's
Yeah.
making 2 cents a tick right now without the
You know
collar.
you bought-
Thank you.
you
If he
know
kills
you bought
himself,
one
he'll
for
be
yourselves already,
on the
Fancy.
dropship, where he'll be only be making
How
1
was it
cent.
me?
So it looks like he's going to kill himself
Ooh.
right before the
Because
dropship
you
comes.
were one of the bunnies that still doesn't wear a collar.
And he's Max. He's sort of hesitating around the box.
I'm getting this rash on my
He's
neck.
probably thinking about making a break at some stage. Des drops a bit of money to lure the
You have a
bunnies back into a more controllable area. Des playing very well at the moment. And here goes Fancy Pants. Made a corpse, so he'll just drop out of that dropship straight away. Be back in the action. Zattery trying to make a break for it there, but didn't quite make it. He's put in the trash that's on the dropship because he was killed so quick. Behind that line, they try to crash it.
I'm actually telling you yes when there's no.
Can you rocket the box?
But I'm not sure if he'll
I'm
spend
not
his money to
doing
do
anything.
it.
What am I doing?
Go the one without me.
He's gonna
You're the
put
boss.
stuff in. Des, he's winning. This is him right here with the 2 uranium.
Alright, so we got
He's
Kevin in the
winning
drop
again.
area, and we
If he
got
puts that in,
Fancy, Goof, and Maximum hanging around the box.
oh my God, he's at 8,000 now. It's 8,000 now.
Goop is
I don't
at
have
He's at
61
8,000.
and
This is
Max at
insane.
58.
It's 8,000 points. I can't believe this is
I
happening.
have 5,000.
8,000.
Got Max
Goop is 62,
trying to lie to
Max
Des
is
that
59.
Goof's at 8,000. Because Max wants that lead back, obviously. And Max is still working away. He hesitated a bit, but he's got back to that uranium. And he's got it off quicker than all the others. So Zattery's been buying collars on the dropship, spreading them out everywhere. Wonder what he's trying to do there.
Ring around. Come on, put it in, people.
Did you like not put fire on your door?
And he looks like Kevin, he's got a corpse. He's going to try to corpse Des right now.
Stop looking at me. Right to drop zone.
It looks like he's going to make it. Let's watch the score of Des drop down. He's at 5,900. Now he's 4,900. Des just lost 1,000 points with that.
Did you not like waste night rockets?
Wow.
Waste your rocket.
So that was the corpse that Fancy Pants made, and
Wow.
He
This
does.
is
Can I
just
get
Kevin
some,
managed to
these
get it
batteries?
across.
This is where it gets ugly.
no. What? What do you?
And he's
Don't let him
Goof,
put
got to try to
anything
make
else
some
in.
extra money with these batteries. He's in the lead at the moment, so he wants that extra money.
He's at 9,000 now.
Des,
I'm not at 9,000.
Des
Sure
paranoid
you're
there,
not.
just killing Goof for good measure. Now we got Zattery Roses with a break. He's the first bunny to get anywhere near a subversion in a
I'm at
while.
6,000.
We got maximum power coming in on the other
There
side,
you are.
and he just made that bush. Des is getting paranoid, not knowing where the bunnies are. He's using his electrical sentries, but they're not killing anyone. He used them a little bit too early. So it's gone back to chaos here with no
Jess,
dropship.
could you like not look at the power plant?
Here we go, Max. And this is going to be interesting. We got Zattery Roses and Max coming in at the same
Why would you do
time.
that to me, Des?
And this is
Yeah,
really
don't-
good. This
don't-
is
don't
going
let
head to head.
He likes
And it looks like Max isn't
Don't
quite
let him
going to
put
make it.
anything else in.
Oh, Max got in there first.
And we were supposed
Max
to let
is back
you
on
get the
track.
stuff.
Could you like not
And
look
there's
at the
no
power
one there to
plant?
collect Dez's money right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
Got it.
we've got Fancy Pants. They're making there's plenty of corpses piling up now. There's two
I-
corpses there.
Hey,
Tied with
don't-
you.
You should know never to leave max power.
And Max destroys the corpse farm. Very well played. There's
Never
still
look
two
at the
corpses
power
there.
plant when you're told to.
A little area though.
And by
Cut
Max's
them to
score,
your
it looks like he
6,000.
was corpsed. But we missed that.
Can y'all hear me? I highly doubt.
I might have a
So
few
Goof
years.
is playing very well. He's playing in the field, being obeying a bit, make some money, and now he's trying to
You've been costed.
do a corpse run. And he got spotted, and he's been burned. That'll make another corpse. So
I'm actually gonna obey.
there's going to be 3 corpses there for someone to pick up.
He won't let you obey.
Yep. Nope. Yeah.
2.
Nope.
2 corpses. We've got Des hanging in the back with a collar on. Not sure what he's up to. Goof Otto is going for a subversion attempt out the flank. Zattery Roses made it
That
in,
didn't
so
work
he
out
was
well.
coming up on
Somebody
this
to
side,
obey.
and he eventually made it in.
Yeah, generous overlord.
And it looks like there's no bunny there to.
He will probably
Well,
panic
Des
in
is
the
trying to
middle.
make. They're trying to make a run for it to collect this
Wait,
money.
okay. Oh,
It's going to be close.
Shooting.
Told you. Panic.
Whoa, we're gonna give you stuff.
can I give you stuff?
I'm gonna pick up some batteries. What's my morning alarm?
So Kevin here with 2 corpses, but it's be wiser to save them for someone with a higher score. Des,
They're nice
Goof,
to
or Max
obey.
if they get in the robot.
Just wait until Max did something.
So
It's just
Zattery's got all the
Max.
bunnies in front of him. but he doesn't
Can I
know
come forward a little bit
where
on
they
this
all are. He
flat
doesn't know where
right-hand
Kevin
side?
is. He doesn't know where
And
Max
I'm going
is.
to get some.
And it looks like he doesn't know where Goof is. They're running up.
There you go.
So we go Goof going us for a subversion here. It's Goof at the back of the field.
Actually, that is right. There was somebody to your right. Still is.
And so Kevin's there with the corpses already. So Dez has seen the corpses behind that box, so Dez will be reluctant to want to subvert right now. And Dez in first place with the collar on. He's just got to play a patient game.
Just let me put a collar on.
Sater, I would
I have
recommend
a collar on.
lowering your auto pay to 0 because this is actually putting in scrap.
Thank you.
This
We
is in
low
the
on
lead and
Kevin.
he's wearing a collar.
Putting in scrap right now.
It's Fancy Pants getting full pay for scrap.
Should make sure
Not too
all
bad.
He
collars
just
are off.
corpsed you. Fancy just
Did
corpsed
not.
you.
Did not. Don't lie.
It's
Gotta make
easier,
sure
yeah.
everybody's
Oh,
corpses
looked out
are
of it.
off.
Did not. I did not work just now.
So Dez will win the game if he's able to keep this up and keep finding stuff to put in the box.
Okay, I'm probably guessing the one with scrap there is Fancy.
But what's
Lift-
all on the field
Oh,
is
wow,
there's some
Dez.
scrap left on the field and that's all.
Oh my god.
So Dez is going for this scrap. Now one disadvantage that Dez has right now is that he can't use a microphone. So he can't communicate. So he's playing pretty good without being able to communicate.
Yeah, but
So
like
basically
half-half.
he's got to be an honest bunny. Well, you can't tell the truth and you can't lie. And here we go, Gooffather. He's about to go in the robot. And Kevin is probably gonna... Well, Kevin's gone.
Coming back.
So Gooffather's playing very aggressive now. He knows he can't get corpsed, but if he can hang on in there, he can overtake
Good
Dez.
money. Just putting stuff in. Come along and just shoot me. Collar on.
And he's bought a dropship to try to regain control. And he's got 3 bunnies.
Okay, step away from the other one.
He's getting material in there.
No, 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 no,
Oh
no,
my
no.
god.
Seriously.
Dez in the lead, they identified him.
You need to identify dead. He's the one that gave you that.
And Max has just been patient, he wants to get in that robot again.
Dead. Give you those rockets here.
And he's shutting the income down, he knows that he doesn't want Gooffather making money.
It's in this bush.
You better let go of that.
Where I was trying to pick up the rock.
Oh, bunny. Rescuing another bunny.
So we've got Dez and Zattery Roses in the dropship. And it looks like they're not crashing it. Nope. So Dez isn't earning any income right now, just a cent a tick. Got Gooffather back in the game. Except Max keeps shutting that power plant off,
Everybody go.
which must be quite frustrating for Goof. Is Kevin making a break for it?
Uh-oh.
That was good timing.
Is Dez alive?
He's Dez
Yes.
alive. He's trying to plug it. Oh, he's trying to get. He's going to get
Is
that
he wearing
extra
collar?
money.
Nope.
That's me. I'm the one with uranium walking on the pavement. Call
And Max is back in the robot. So if Max can keep a rein on Dez and a rein on all the rest of the bunnies, he can win the game from here.
Goof, you killed every bunny except for Des.
He's got 4 bunnies in the dropship, and he's got Fancy Pants out in the field.
Does he have a collar on?
No, he's dead.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
So
Look
Dez
out.
must be very worried. Dez needs to escape. So they're going to crash the dropship here. He killed them straight away, so there's a penalty where all this garbage and trash drops on the dropship. So the bunnies can crash it straight away. So now it's back to chaos, as Max is trying to run for that finish line. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to hang on, get the income coming in through his generator and his hold on. We've got Kevin coming around the flank here, and Max has no idea he's there. Dez here knows he's got to get a subversion. Dez is depending on either himself getting a subversion or someone else. If Kevin can get in, that'll really help Dez, because Dez will still have a lead, or be close to it anyway. But Max is about to take the lead right now. And if the bunnies can get near the drop area, they can cash in on this subversion. And we got Goof with the 3 corpses here.
trying to be good.
So with the bunnies away from the drop area right now, a subversion on Max might be a good
On
thing.
your door. Is that your door? Press Q.
So Dez is going to clean up a lot of this
Dude,
money
that's
here,
good.
and he's going to pull back the lead. And this is game.
What?
Well played
What
for
was
Dez.
that? Wait a minute. That was weird. What was that?
Teaming.
Was he collecting the
Max is not
pay
happy
up
with
front?
that.
Yeah,
Dez snatched that victory
Suck.
at the end. That was really well done. Well played,
I was
Dez.
watching his money
I
go
knew
up
it
and
was
going,
him.
no, Kevin, why?
So Dez really played really well then. When he got in the robot, he got
Suck.
control of the bunnies
that's
Sure,
out
what's
of
for
his
enough
name?
time
There is
to
no
make some
chance
good
of
income.
winning, and I'm gonna help somebody win.
Can you
When he
hear
wasn't
me?
in the robot, he was
y'all hear
obeying
me?
for quite a long time, making money that way, and then he was well positioned at the end there.